Greetings, everyone. Pete Pardo here from Sea of Tranquility. Welcome to pick number 15 of albums that are 10 years old in 2025. That's right. It's the 16th of the month in April. We just finished up 2005, going back 20 years. Now we're going to go back 10 years, 2015, picking out our 15 favorite albums released a decade ago. Right? And like I said quite a bit last month, it's been really interesting to go back to my list of favorite albums on the webzine from 2015 to see what I was thinking 10 years ago, and am I still absolutely in line with where I was then. And in many cases, not really. Some of the albums that I had near the top of my list, I still like, but maybe not as much as others that were way lower that now have risen considerably in my estimation. It's the way it goes. Over the passage of time, some albums fall in and out of favor, or you start to like some albums better, or more, I should say. Other albums you really thought were great right off the bat, and with the passage of time, you're kind of like, it's good, but maybe I don't love it as much as I used to, right? So today we're going to take a look at an album by a Swedish band that was released on October 23rd, 2015, produced by Marcus Gidell for Nuclear Blast Records. I am talking about the great band Avatarium, and it is The Girl with the Raven Mask is the title of the album. Some of you might be watching saying, Pete, you've stumped me again. I don't know who Avatarium is. Well, you should, because if you've been following the channel for a decade or more, we've talked about Avatarium quite a bit. I've reviewed every single one of their albums here on the channel, and they do come up quite often in conversations, especially when we're doing some of these year things, right? A great band, and, got their start as a kind of side project for Leif Edling, the bass player from Candlemass. He wanted to start up another band, and he put together this group along with an amazing vocalist named Jenny Ann Smith, who's a terrific singer, and Marcus Gidell, of course, guitar player. They are married now. He's now become basically the leader of the band. But Leif is still, at this point in time, was still playing with the band and writing the songs. He eventually stepped away from Avatarium to dedicate all his time back to Candlemass, and the band has carried on without him, but he still, I think, has, he occasionally helps out with songwriting and stuff like that, so I think he's still involved in like business decisions and things like that. But for this particular album, so we got Leif Edling on bass. Like I said, he wrote the songs. We got Lars Skold on drums. We got Marcus Gidell on lead guitars, backing vocals. We got Carl Westholm on keyboards, playing a little bit of theremin, piano, Rhodes piano, mellotron, organ, Moog synthesizer, and like I mentioned, the wonderful Jenny Ann Smith. And I believe everybody in the band is Swedish except for her. I believe she's from Great Britain, if I remember correctly. And a terrific singer. And again, she is more of kind of like a bluesier type singer. And here she is, playing in this band that cranks out these songs that can best be described as like epic doom meets epic metal meets prog and folk, because there are elements of kind of like, classic era Rainbow. There's certainly a little bit of Candlemass and Sabbath influence, of course, but then there's this kind of bluesy touch that she brings as well. There's like these little folky parts of some of the arrangements. There's certainly some prog here, and then you got the big, heavy, doomy riffing, and then her angelic kind of bluesy voice. It's just a really wonderful combination, and they've released a handful of albums now. In fact, they just released a new one last year, and every one of them is really good. Every one of them is really good, and a couple of them are pretty damn classic. So what do we have on this album? So we have, it's about 50 minutes long. We got 8 tracks on here. Like I said, there are some more epic styled compositions on this record. The Girl with the Raven Mask open, the title track. That's a really great song. It's got a great chorus. It's heavy. Love it. Then you got one of the couple of the longer tracks on here, the January Sea. There's some definitely moody and atmospheric stuff going on with a lot of their music, but again, there's that epic kind of like almost Rainbow Rising feel at times. And And I love to hear her soaring vocal pipes over these big, monumental riffs and things like that. So good. But then they do the quiet stuff really well as well. Pearls and Coffins, another terrific longer track. I love that. You got Hypnotized. Ghost Light is another one of my favorites. Then Run Killer Run, that's more fast-paced, very memorable. Iron Mule is a killer doom track. So good. And then you have the final track is The Master Thief. And there they build up all the great drama that this band does so well. And it's just a really, really strong album. Let me get you a picture of the band here because I was just looking at this before. There they are. That's Avatarium right there. Killer band. Killer band. Some shots of them in the studio. Putting this all together. Yeah, I really like these guys a lot, and I wish they would come over here and tour. It'd be so good to see them here, but I know that's probably not going to happen. So, that is my pick for today. Avatarium, the girl with the raven mask. This is a more of an obscure metal thing, so obviously we got no certifications and stuff like that or chart positions, but totally worth your time. If you like, not only if you like doom, but if you like kind of just like epic metal sounds, if you like kind of heavier prog and like folk and with some metal leanings, and you just like really great female fronted hard rock and metal, this is a no-brainer. Her voice is just absolutely wonderful, and the songs are really, really good. So, I highly recommend it. Go check it out. It's my pick number 15 for today. Let us know what your number 15 is from 2015 as we count our way down towards number 1, and we'll see you tomorrow for another one. Visit us on the web at www.seatranquility.org. We're on Facebook. We're on YouTube all together all the damn time. Please subscribe if you haven't already and click on that notification bell so you get alerted of all of our content as it posts. And please do hit the like button before you leave. Also, down below, we got the links to our Ko-Fi page for channel donations, our merch page, our Cameo page, and the Sea of Tranquility membership options all down there. Thanks in advance for all your support. It's greatly appreciated, folks. And we'll see you soon here with more stuff. I'm Pete Pardo. Coming up later this week on the channel, of course, we have The Monsters Den. Going to take a look at the Hammer Productions Mummy films, right? There's 4 of them. We're going to talk about them and rank them. We've got that coming up on Thursday. We've got the UK Connection happening on Saturday. We are going to revisit our favorite 10 albums from 2013 as we thought back then. Do we agree with that list of top 10? Would we change it? Which albums didn't make the top 10 then that now are like no-brainer picks for the top 10? So we're going to talk about that. We like to do these episodes every so often. It's always a lot of fun. And that's coming up Saturday. And then Sunday, ranking the albums. Stephen and myself will be ranking the albums of Tremonti. So that's coming up on Sunday. So lots happening. Stay tuned for all that. I'm Pete Pardo. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a good one. Bye-bye.